Good morning everyone, day 3 on Kilimanjaro. We just had breakfast and we're getting our things ready to go. It's a bit cold. Last night was quite a bit of a cold evening, and this morning it's quite crisp, so we are dressing warmly for the hike ahead. We've got about a 5 to 6 hour hike, and in that we're going to be reaching a peak called Cathedral Peak, which is going to allow us to do a little bit of acclimatization, which means we're going to hike up a bit into the higher altitudes, but we're going to descend a bit for base camp tonight. Alright, so I'm going to go get my things organized and we're going to hit the trails. So we're only about maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes into today's trek, and already the landscape is changing quite dramatically. It's fairly flat, but you can start to see a lot of molten rock and really low-lying shrubs. Kilimanjaro is a dormant volcano, so it makes sense. So as we're climbing in altitude here, we're going to start to see more and more rugged terrain and less vegetation. I'm with our doc, Ellen, and as a medical professional here on this trek, she has to have certain items with us just in case something happens along the way. So, Ellen, what are some of the things that are in the medical bag?
So, we have medicines to deal with any eventuality, really. So obviously we've got the altitude meds, and as well as the Diamox, which we've all been taking. We've got steroids in case we develop, God forbid, pulmonary edema or cerebral edema.
Okay.
We have something called nifedipine, which is a blood pressure med.
Mm-hmm.
Helps if you get a fluid on your lungs.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully your lungs okay.
Yep.
And then we just have general meds, so meds for pain, meds for sickness. GI meds if anyone gets diarrhea.
No, let's hope not.
And then emergency drugs for anaphylaxis. We've got oxygen.
Oxygen!
And then wound kits, so sutures,
Okay.
bandages, splints.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. And Alfonso there is carrying my medical bag on his head.
There he is, look at him go. So it sounds like we're well prepared for anything we have to deal with. I'm happy she's on this trail. Alright, well, we've been hiking now for a little over an hour, and it's gotten a bit warmer, so we've all taken off a few layers. And once again, the topography is changing. It's a lot flatter. Grammar, Arienne. A lot flatter, and the vegetation is much smaller, which is going to make having to go to the bathroom a little more challenging. We are slowly making our way up towards Cathedral Peak. For a good couple hours there, the terrain was flat, which I loved, and now it's steep, which I don't love. But we're just taking it a little bit slower, and I'm feeling slightly short of breath, but I think it's just because we're climbing. I'm not sure or at least I don't think I'm feeling the altitude just yet, but I'll let you know. Alright, we're on top of Cathedral Peak. We did it. It was a bit of a grind to get up here, but now we're on top. We're standing at 12,700 feet, and I'm feeling pretty good. Except for a little muscle aches, I'm not feeling any shortness of breath, so I guess the altitude ain't kicking me in the butt just yet. to talk about lunches here on the mountain. Sometimes you may have a hot lunch where you'll stop and your cooks will actually prepare you a sit-down meal. But the majority of the time you'll likely get a lunchbox in a container like this. So let's see what we got today. What's pretty standard is you'll get a little juice box. Juice boxes are fun, take you back to your childhood. An egg, a hard-boiled egg is a staple. In foil, as a surprise. Let's see what the surprise is today. Chicken. Chicken, you need the protein. We also have a sandwich, which I believe is like a carrot and cheese and lemon mystery sandwich. And it looks like they've given us a crepe dessert, which is awesome. Oh, and I shouldn't forget, you need the fruit. Keep the vitamin C going. All right. So what's really important too when you're eating your lunch though is you don't want to consume it all in one go, or else you're going to be full and you're going to feel sick while you're hiking. So just eat a little bit at a time when you sit down for lunch. Have probably about half, maybe 2/3 of it at the most, and save a little bit for your next break. We had a bit of a climb back there that I found a bit challenging, but now the terrain has flattened a bit, and apparently we're close to base camp. And yes, it's quite white all around me because we're walking in the clouds. So that was day 3. Although it was easier than yesterday in terms of climbing and terrain and gradient, that sort of thing, I actually felt like it took a lot more out of me today than yesterday. And it could just be because, 3 days in a row climbing. Climbing up to the Cathedral Peak and back down again, I really felt it at that point. Yeah, when we arrived here to camp, the clouds had parted, it's been sunny, we've been able to relax and just put our feet up and take in the view. I mean, talk about a view that we're gonna wake up to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow.